Welcome to Mr. Mitsubishi YouTube channel that designated mainly to Mitsubishi stuff. But again, today I could not resist the temptation and check out this car. It's a beautiful 2006 Bentley Continental GT. It has just over 76,000 kilometers, and this car is a courtesy of Tri-City Mitsubishi here in Port Coquitlam, so we can check it out, take it out for a drive and see what it's all about. Now, today the question that we need to answer is this a good idea to buy a used cheap Bentley like that? We'll have a look what it's all about and go over some stats, and then we'll make up our mind to that. So the quick answers, of course, to the question, is it worth to buying something like that, is yes, no, and it depends. We'll look at those questions a little bit later in this video, but for now, let's check out this car a little bit more in detail. So this Bentley is equipped with a 6-liter W12 massive engine with 552 horsepower. It's a monster of an engine, and being W12, it has 12 cylinders. To put in perspective, the Mitsubishi Mirage has only 3 cylinders. So the engine is massive, impressive. It has a really nice sound to it when it starts. That's definitely one of my favorite things about this vehicle, the sound, the way it starts. Okay, so this Bentley is truly a masterpiece. If you think about it, it's 16 years old as of today because it's a 2006 model and we're in the year 2022. If we look at the design of the vehicle, it's literally like one of the still better looking cars out there, even compared to today's standard. The way it looks, the way the layout is, the finishing, the detail around the vehicle, it's truly incredible. I also did a quick search through Auto Trader this morning on all the Bentley Continental GTs, so both on coupe and convertible version, and there are only 53 of them out there Canada-wide as of this morning. And the cheapest one is an 07 with 170,000 kilometers, quite high in kilometers, listed at $43,995, and the most expensive one is 2020 with only 6,000 kilometers, listed at $384,000. That's a lot of money. So this one here, this particular Bentley Continental GT, as it sits, it's priced at $61,995, and it's 5th cheapest on the market, right? So and then combined with 76,000 kilometers, this is literally one of the best deals nationally for the Bentley. And also keep in mind that if you really like the stand interior, which to me I think it's the best interior for the Bentley, this is the cheapest Bentley Continental GT in entire Canada with this kind of interior. So that's pretty cool, pretty remarkable. So now let's take it out for a drive. Let's check out a little bit more interior, and then we'll see whether you should buy this vehicle or not. So to drive the Bentley, it's an experience in itself. This vehicle is just incredible. So like I mentioned before, it's a 2006, but it feels just so nice, so luxurious. The way, like, this is real wood finishing. You have the Breitling watch right there. All the knobs and details of the vehicle makes it truly, truly spectacular. Sure, like this part is aged, like, you know, it doesn't look like a modern touchscreen and anything like that. You have these buttons and whatnot. The central information screen is aged as well, but when you drive this Bentley, you truly just don't care about it. So let's take it out for a drive right now. Like I said, to drive it, it's an experience in itself. Like, I've driven my fair share of luxury cars, S-Class, 7 Series BMWs, X5, like all sorts of cars. There's nothing that has quite the feeling like the Bentley does. It's super powerful with his W12 engine, 500 some horsepower. You can definitely feel that and hear that. The ride is very, very cool as well. Now, this is more so like a highway cruiser. Like, once you go up to highway speeds, and if you drive on a highway, that's where, like, you know, the real comfy feeling come out. And of course, even in the city, driving is nice and good. I love the layout and how it makes you feel. It's hard to relay that information over the video, the feeling, but it's definitely one of the best vehicles that I've ever driven. I can only imagine how a brand new Continental GT would drive if a 2006 drives like this. But here's the cool part. As we discussed before, brand new ones are going to be pushing the 400,000 mark, and then this one is 60,000. So a fraction of cost, you basically get almost the same feeling. Sure, the new ones are like completely different, but hey, still, this is a Continental GT. And I know a lot of people know exactly what the differences are, so there's incredible cool factor with this car. Outstanding drive. I wish I could drive it for hours and hours and hours. Now, as we just saw, this is a truly remarkable, incredible machine. For the fraction of the cost of the new one, you do get a lot of cool factor. You drive a Bentley, and this is one of those timeless designs that'll basically never get old. You look at the car, it still looks as good as if it would be rolling out of the factory today. And then the interior, same thing. Other than dated, like, you know, the LCD screens or the screens, it still looks like $1 million. So now, to answer the question, should you buy it, should you not? So basically, there's going to be three categories of people. One, that they'll say straight up no due to high fuel consumption, maintenance cost, and whatnot. We can definitely understand that part. The other people might say, yes, absolutely, I want this car. They'll buy it no matter what. And then the third segment would be, it depends. And it really depends. If you think about buying the vehicle like that, do your research on potential maintenance items and everything else. Like, set aside money a little bit for that part as well, and then make your decision to buy a vehicle like that or not. If you do buy it, however, I think you do get a lot. So if you think about it, for just over $60,000, you get a vehicle like this. It's pretty incredible. So there we go. We just checked out this beautiful Bentley. I hope you liked it. I sure did. So thank you for watching, and on to the next one.